Yeah, and I think that's been one of the things that the fans have kind of latched on to is that the changes have been big changes in a short time frame. But it is interesting because, after last season and the disappointing year, there was this sentiment of, hey, they've got to rebuild, they've got to change things up, guys need to go. And we also see in the other big four that everybody wants pro lacrosse to be. When an offense struggles, the offensive coordinator winds up, out of a job. And I don't think that's what happened with John Grant Jr. But now that those, they are having guys leave and they are making a coaching change, people are up in arms that, oh my gosh, the sky is falling. All these guys are leaving. That must say something really bad about the team. And it's just really weird that, the duality
Yeah,
of
for
that.
sure. I mean, I think, the WL is just going to grow from here. I think they can adopt the schedule that the PLL has in play towards the summer and maybe into the, September, because the time is now for lacrosse. This whole league has taken off, and I think if you continue to add, more teams to more cities instead of just having four teams expanding it, it's going to take little steps, but definitely the expansion of the teams and just expansion of players and having full-time coaching staffs in full-time this can be a full-time job for players, because a lot of players, they do coach on the side for college teams. So I don't imagine that it will interfere with the college season at all, because some players coach, others are broadcasters. USA Lacrosse has camps here and there, so I don't think it's going to step on any of that. But I can absolutely see the WLL taking on a summer role, because it's nice out to play lacrosse. You don't have to play indoors. I think it's great to play. It's fine to play lacrosse indoors, but playing lacrosse outdoors is so much different than playing lacrosse indoors. The vision aspect of it can kind of get tripped up a little easier indoors. You might not see the ball as well. But when you move it to outdoors, everything just becomes so much clearer. And the WL, it's just going to take off from here. I think you might see some more representation on the West Coast, because I would say lacrosse maybe is a more dominant on the East Coast, but the West Coast is strongly growing their game. You have the California Palms, only West Coast team. So I think shifting and expanding past the East Coast is really going to help this league grow. And you mentioned Athletes Unlimited. Yeah, Athletes Unlimited was a great thing. It's unfortunate that they had to go away, but now the WLL is here, and I think the WLL is certainly going to stay. And I think it's going to become a mainstay for a lot of these players. And they're not just going to treat this as sort of an off-season kind of, like activity. They're going to treat it like it's a real professional league, as it should be.